Life can either be peaceful or scary that will rob us of peace of mind. It depends on many factors that affect our safety anywhere we are. There's this neighbor, let's call him John. He lives in a nice place, has a wonderful family, and they drive nice cars. He and his wife go to work, bring their kids to school, and go wherever they want to go. Probably for vacation or to celebrate life. He seems to be a very happy guy, having a good time, enjoying all the good things in this beautiful world. Everything seems to be great and safe. What can be noticed though, is that he didn't care much about safety and security. As with most people, he disregarded their personal protection. He probably got carried away with the good life. Then one day, they were on the news. They have been robbed after a short trip to their favorite restaurant. They lost many valuables, and the saddest part was that they've been hurt. Good thing, they will be able to recover in no time. Others who were in the same situation weren't so lucky to survive. Now, imagine a friend or a family member in the same situation or worse, you and your family. That's pretty scary, right? Safety and security can mean life and death. Though not so good things happen on the streets, we should not live in fear, and life should not stop there. We must learn to take safety and security seriously. Let's talk about the top 10th Street Smart Safety Tips to protect life and valuables. Welcome to Prime Countdown. We create a new video every week, so be sure to subscribe for more interesting content, and hit the bell icon to be notified. Let's go on to our list. Number 10. Criminal behavior patterns. Criminals have known patterns of identifying their soft and hard targets. Soft target means an easy target who is usually weak and oblivious. Hard target means a heavily defended or a difficult target. These aggressors are always eyeing soft targets because they have the least amount of risk or danger. They quickly compare the risk versus reward and will almost always pick the easier target. The person's level of awareness and body language are some of the deciding factors which criminals use to choose their potential target. They go as far as talking to their potential victim to see if they will submit easily. Many professional criminals are predictable. However, there are also more amateurs who would do things any which way they want, even to the point of doing stupid things which will put them at a high risk. Do everything you can to learn to be a hard target. Number 9. Respect others. Some people enjoy doing pranks or embarrassing others and go as far as hurting them. What they don't understand is that they will find their match anytime soon. Someone who would give them a taste of their own dangerous medicine. Even a very skinny, nerdiest, old-looking guy can go crazy and use a deadly weapon such as a knife or even a gun against them. Don't mess around, don't be disrespectful with other people. Sometimes, people get into trouble because of their own bad deeds, thinking that they can just get away with it. We should treat others with respect, the way we want to be treated. Unfortunately, in spite of showing goodwill, there are still the rotten tomatoes who are just waiting for the opportunity to strike and victimize even good people. So keep your guard up. Stay alert and be cautious. Nevertheless, remember that there are still good people in this world. Number 8. Know when to avoid strangers. There are strangers trying to start a conversation, and it can either be a harmless inquiry such as asking for directions or a criminal ploy. Do not stop and entertain someone you don't know, especially if you consider the location unsafe or if you feel that there's a possible threat. It doesn't matter how friendly they may seem, avoid any physical contacts and keep moving. This is one of the tactics which some criminals employ. Protecting and securing yourself is more important than talking to a stranger. Another workaround is to simply point them to a police or anyone else who can help them, but do not stop. Otherwise, scan the surroundings quickly and make sure that the location is safe and there are other people in the area. Maintain a safe distance, and stay alert for anything unusual. Watch out for any pre-incident indications that can mean they have a bad intention. We will discuss the pre-incident indicators later on. Beggars or those who are in need of help can be an exemption, but never let your guard down when you try to help, and maintain safety and security. Number 7. No-lone zone and watch your time. Do not travel alone, especially at night. Be with a group or with another person. But be also careful with your choice of people. There are people who are likely to get into trouble because of their behavior. Maintain a safe distance from strangers so you will see their movement, or what they are doing. Otherwise, be ready to respond to possible scenarios. Choose your routes wisely and avoid locations, or anything that can put you in a difficult situation when there's a crime. If you are not sure about your safety, take an alternate route instead or ask someone you trust who is familiar with the area. Be cautious about locations where criminals can easily commit crimes. Seeing people, especially moms and kids, playing outside, in a residential area is usually a good indicator that it is safe. Most parents will be inside their house instead, if the area is not safe. Statistics show that crimes follow a certain pattern. Residential break-ins usually happen during daytime, when owners are not home. Business or personal assaults happen late at night, when very few people are still awake. Time has something to do with criminal activities, and will help us know when and what areas to avoid. Number 6. Avoid distractions. Everywhere we go, a lot of people are distracted as they walk while using their phones or listening to music. Some are just simply preoccupied with something else and don't pay attention to their surroundings. They don't even know what's going on with the world around them. This is one of the growing issues with people being distracted. Safety concerns here are not limited to crimes, as it also includes road accidents or avoidable but ignored dangers such as tripping over or even falling into uncovered manholes. Anything that can cause distraction will make you an easy target and can get you in trouble. Criminals usually take advantage of this opportunity to victimize unsuspecting targets, especially in the parking area or any dark areas at night. Avoid or minimize any distractions while walking or when in an unsecured place. Do not use or wear anything that will make hearing or seeing difficult, such as hoodie or earphones. It is also a good idea to wear something comfortable in case you need to leave quickly or run away. Number 5. Be confident and walk purposely. Walk fast and confident. When scared, do your best not to appear scared. Fear makes someone look more of a soft target. Positive, self-assured posture, gestures or movements describe who you are. Criminals evaluate its target first and don't consider someone who does things confidently, appears to be alert and aware about what's happening around them as an ideal target. They always go for the soft target or the weak and oblivious. These are people who are approachable and seem to be unable to defend themselves. So keep your head up, walk with confidence and purpose. Keep a positive mental attitude. Number 4. Avoid threats or danger. The main idea of all these tips is for us to be safe, and the best way to do that is with avoidance and escape. Keep in mind that avoidance should be your first option. Second is to escape, and lastly, confrontation or self-defense. The best form of self-defense is to not have to use it, and it also has the biggest chance at survival, so stay away from any troubles. Be extra careful when you are alone or when it's already dark. Stay away from dark areas or places where there is no one else but you. There are known places with high crime rates, or where it is not safe or where dangerous people are. Do your best to make yourself a hard target, or at least, try to look like one. Avoid provoking people or getting into any conflicts. Being modest, blending in, discreet and not obvious will make you less appealing to any criminals looking for an easy target. Anonymity also means security and can help protect us from people who want to do us something wrong. Take control and don't appear lost or confused even when you are. Be discreet with your cash or valuables, to avoid attention from criminals. By all means, avoid situations where you will be vulnerable and at disadvantage. Number 3. Situational awareness. Stay alert and be aware of the surroundings, including the people within close range. Be smart and use common sense. The number one deterrent to street crime is situational awareness. Just by looking around, scanning the area immediately increases the level of your awareness, and also makes you less attractive to criminals. This will help you recognize a potential danger as early as possible, which can save your life and your valuables. Although they may not be easy to spot or there may be no obvious indicators, criminals have particular methods or behaviors that can be identified to warn us of impending danger. This is also known as pre-incident indicators. This usually includes Someone hiding their hands wherein they may be carrying something that can cause harm. Those who are not supposed to be there. Keeps looking but avoids eye contact or look away. Wears weird inappropriate clothing that may conceal something. Attempt to dominate in any way or be in a position of advantage. Blocks your way or movement to direct you to somewhere you can be compromised. It's always a good idea to display outward signs of security, and pay close attention when there's something outside the acceptable boundaries of our standards. This also takes away the element of surprise from a criminal. Number 2. Preemptive mindset and anticipate outcomes. Being able to think ahead regarding what might happen or the potential danger, and anticipating its outcome can be considered the heart and soul of street smart safety. This gives us the opportunity to plan correctly for the best possible solution even before it happens. There are visible physical indicators that will give us an idea as to what another person will do next. One can tell where a person walking would be heading by observing the movements of his head, torso or other body parts. A person will look towards the direction he is going to go, and not the other way around, unless there's a distraction. Do not ignore pre-incident indicators or signs that something unusual is about to happen. Be observant but discreet. Be on a low profile and avoid being obvious. Observe people's faces and eyes. Those who are looking around a lot, fidgety or uneasy especially when talking, are usually scanning before they commit the crime. Finally, the number 1 on our list. Respond the right way. A good mindset, willingness to learn and enough practices are the key foundations of success in safety. Make yourself a hard target. Maintain awareness, know your surroundings and always have an escape plan. You are the last line of defense. Know how to respond properly to possible scenarios. A good response can simply mean getting away from trouble or when left with no other choices, fight hard to survive. Different situations call for a combination or specific kind of approach or response. When you have established that the potential threat has the means, the intent and opportunity to do immediate harm or even worse, find a way to get out of there if possible. Turning your back on someone who is aggressive, or you don't trust can be dangerous, so do it properly with caution. Listen to your intuition or gut feel. When the situation feels weird or wrong, get out of there right away. Fighting back or defending yourself can be very scary for a lot of people without any self-defense training, so preparing is a must. There are many competent resources that can help even for those without any background in self-defense. Even the very basic techniques have been proven to help compared to knowing nothing. Whatever path you choose, choose wisely. Forget about fighting fair and square. Your life can be at stake. Self-defense has no specific limits, restrictions or fair play rule of engagement. Speed, surprise, aggression and using everything that can be used to your advantage are the key elements to at least survive. Do not wait to be cornered and left with no other means to escape, or let the offender to attack first before making the move. Get yourself out of the situation as soon as possible. Your most important goal should be to get home safely. Tomorrow is another day, and you must keep your guard up. Pass around the valuable lessons you learn to those you care about so they can also protect themselves. Do you agree with our top picks? Give us your comments and check out the other interesting videos from Prime Countdown. Remember to give us the thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe and share.